Good morning, my fellow day traders, and welcome back to another live trading session, guys. It's Tuesday, so let's get right into it and let's show you guys what we're watching because we have three trade ideas on the chart. We have SPY, AMD, and NVIDIA, and let me show you guys exactly what we're looking at for today. On one hand, I got NVIDIA here breaking out of this trend line as we speak, and I can also take calls above 109.50. Of course, we need a strong confirmation candle for a close above, and then we can catch a retest, redip entry on a nice dip. You guys can see NVIDIA is here currently just at this trend line, currently consolidating around here, which is kind of what we want, but of course we'd rather have a breakout. Same thing with SPY though. SPY though is not really doing much. It did reject pre-market highs, as you guys can see, and even if you go on a lower time frame like the 15-minute time frame, you guys can literally see SPY comes up to reject pre-market highs, and it's currently just testing this support. So we'll see what it does here, but guys, we just need the market to get bullish here, and as soon as the market gets bullish and NVIDIA breaks above this little trend zone or this little trend line, then guys, I am in it for sure, guaranteed all the way. So we're gonna try to live trade as well. So NVIDIA here on the 15-minute time frame is currently attempting a breakout, as you guys can see, and it looks very solid on many higher time frames. So you guys already know my method. Now we got the 15-minute official candle close above, so then what do? We go on a 5-minute time frame and we catch a dip entry to the downside. So of course we don't want to enter when contracts are already juiced up at over $315, $320. We want to wait for a pullback to the downside when contracts seem like people are thinking that it's over with, more so around the price of 108.90. So it needs to drop around like another 30 cents, 20 cents, and then I'll probably, or 30 cents, and I'll end up entering in on these contracts. Here it comes, testing this trend line, super close to slapping it, guys. We're about to enter here real soon. All right, so we're risking it. We're entering in, guys. We're just gonna take our entry. Everything's pulling back here. SPY is still not above a specific level, which is a little bit scary, but we're gonna enter here at 109 area. So you guys can see our contracts on the right, and I'm gonna pause it for now and see what we can do, guys. We need to pull back to the upside, of course. This 5-minute candle closes in a few minutes. The official 5-minute close. Now, guys, we need to push up, and it's totally fine if it comes down just a little bit, but of course, I don't want it to go down below a specific area. Now I'm gonna find out where my 10% stop loss could be. So guys, to drown out the noise, I'm gonna watch on the 15-minute time frame. I need to make sure this noise is completely out of my way. I need to make sure that I don't get too scared or too caught up on what's going on in 5 minutes. Okay guys, so that pullback only put me down 3% at the most, which actually isn't that bad considering that that's almost like a quarter or halfway there towards our stop loss, which might mean that our stop loss might only be about an 8 to 10% stop loss instead of like the other day where I had entered SPY contracts and the pullback was a 20% pullback. That was probably because I picked the next day expiration. So I learned, again, per usual, that I need to pick end of the week expirations when I'm trading SPY or next week's. So that being said, guys, let's get this bounce and see what we can do. So guys, market is currently at a position right now where it needs to break out. SPY is right here at pre-market highs. If we can get a break of pre-market highs on SPY, that would be super solid because then NVIDIA should be able to fly and rocket above its pre-market highs as well. So I pulled back, guys, only 5%. And it's funny that I'm saying these things. I'm saying these things in a way of like how we don't have to necessarily worry if you're in a good contract and you know how much you're willing to lose. So literally it's only $16 down. And I say these things not to say I'm willing to lose more. I like you guys know, I'm willing to lose 10%, which is only $30 if I take a 10% loss on this. But the fact that that pullback there was pretty massive, I will say, it didn't even lose that much value. If I lose 10%, $30, I basically lost what I made yesterday. Just call it that. And again, it's not that bad. So guys, I totally forgot that I'm supposed to be picking up papers. So I'm gonna end up taking the trade on the road and I'm gonna show you guys why here. So guys, as we were just about to head out, I got an alert hit for my stop loss. And guys, we took a $31 loss, as you guys can see right here on NVIDIA. And that trade was for a whole hour. You guys can see we got in for 8:48 a.m. Sorry, 8:49 a.m. and sold it right now at 7.
Bruh. Hey, spread it out, man. Hey, spread it out, bro.
Guys, I'm blind. Let me put on my fucking glasses. We got in at 8:49 a.m. and we sold it at 9:47 a.m. guys, a whole hour later, which is crazy. So I don't mind it. I actually do enjoy them holding a little longer, but the fact that I held for a whole hour for a loss, I need to do the same thing what I just did, but with the win. I need to hold for a whole hour with a win. You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, guys, we just took a loss here, $31. Sorry, I don't know why I said 48. And we do got to head out to go help my mother real quick, and go pick up some papers, come back, probably just wrap it up, since what we're trying to do, guys, is we're trying to do a 1-to-1. So the whole goal for every single trade that we take when we're tracking our P&L is take 1-to-1s, like 1 trades and max out as much as you can. So had I taken this trade, I need to learn to take this $300 contract get all the way to 600. I mean, of course that's unrealistic, but let's just say for an example, a $300 contract to at least $500 to gain a nice 66% gain, or even a 50% gain, a nice 150 on a day, off a single trade. That's my whole plan. And then take another trade for that same exact amount, or just scale in more, take 2 trades. So with all that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this live trade. It was a long one. We sat here for a minute and we do got to head out of here. So we're going to head out of here now as well. And I'll catch you guys on tomorrow's video.